Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could play through a song by Justin Bieber called Change Me. And we end up cabling this on 4th fret to kind of match the recording, but we're going to start out on an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, and third finger on the G string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now you might also want to think about kind of taking the third finger and kind of lifting it off of that. And that sounds an A minor 7 chord, which can be very, very cool through the song too. And then from the A minor 7, we're going to be going to a B flat major chord. We'll talk about some easier options. But if you know the bar B flat major 7, actually that's very, very hip, groovy voicing, where you do the first finger across the entire 1st fret, second finger on the G string the 2nd fret, third finger on the D string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a B flat major 7. That sounds really, really groovy. Now if you want to avoid the bar chords, a couple options. Sometimes you can take the top few strings and kind of work that as kind of your change. So you could do first finger on the high E on the 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and then third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the top 3 strings, it's actually like a little D minor chord. You could kind of use D minor as kind of a substitute for that B flat. Or you could take the third finger and kind of go to the 3rd fret on the G string and kind of use that for your B flat major too. And then from the B flat, we're going to go into a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you might also want to think about kind of taking the pinky and going to the G string on the 3rd fret, and kind of adding that to it, making it a C7 or a C dominant 7. It sounds really nasty. And then from the C7, we're going to be going to an F major chord. If you know the bar F major, we'll talk about an easier one in a moment. But you do your first finger across the entire 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you might also want to think about using something called F major 7, where you do your first finger on the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and third finger on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7, which sounds really groovy happy. And then from the F, we're going to be going to a B minor chord. When we play B minor, first finger goes across the entire 2nd fret. We'll talk about an easier option here too. But then you put second finger on the B string 3rd fret, third finger on the D string 4th fret, and the pinky on the G string on the 4th fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now you might also want to think about putting first finger on the A string 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, third finger on the high E string 2nd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that's another way you can play your B minor 7. And then from the B minor, we'll be going to an E major chord when we play E major. First finger goes to the G on the 1st fret, second finger on the A string 2nd fret, third finger on the D string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you might also want to kind of think about lifting off the third finger of that and making it an E7, or you could even kind of take the pinky and add it in on the B string on the 3rd fret and kind of give it a little bit more bite through that part. And that's basically our verse progression. It's kind of that A minor, B flat, C, F, B minor, E7, A minor, B flat, C, F, B minor, E7. And then after our verse, then we'll be going into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord. It sounds really, really happy. Now you'll kind of hear in the bass on that D though, it sounds like there's an F sharp note. Now on that D major chord though, it sounds like there's kind of an F sharp note in the bass. So if you took your thumb, you could kind of cover that note with the low E string on the 2nd fret, kind of using that D shape. Or if you wanted to, you could kind of readjust your fingers and do first finger on the low E 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, third finger on the high E 2nd fret, and the pinky on the B string on the 3rd fret. Kind of get that. That's called a D/F sharp, or a D with an F sharp in the bass. And And then from the D slash F sharp, we go to our F major chord, and then we go to an E minor chord. We play E minor. First finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret. Second finger goes on the D string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then there's a quick change to our A minor 7, or A minor, and then we go back to D minor, and then we kind of start that over again. So we kind of got our D slash F sharp, F, E minor, A minor, D minor, D major, F, E minor, A minor, D minor, kind of through the chorus part. And at the very, very end of our course, after we do that 4 times, we hit our B minor and then our E7. They kind of lead us back into our A minor chord. Now the weird part is to play along with Justin Bieber, instead of starting on an A minor 7 chord, he's starting on a C sharp minor. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your A minor is really a C sharp minor, your B flat is really a D, your C major is really an E major, and your F major is really an A major chord, and your B minor is really a D sharp minor, and your E minor chord is really a G sharp minor chord, and the D major is really an F sharp major, and if you throw that bass in there, then it's really an F sharp slash A sharp, which is kind of an interesting chord. So to take it from the very, very beginning, actually we got kind of our intro verse. We got the A minor, B flat, C, F, B minor, E7, A minor, B flat, C, F, B minor, E7, and then from there, then we'd be going into our chorus part. So we kind of have that D slash F sharp, F, E minor, A minor, D minor, D major, F, E minor, A minor, D minor, D slash F sharp, F, E minor, A minor, D minor, D slash F sharp, F, E minor, A minor, D minor. But then we got our B minor, E7 to kind of set us up to go back into our. This is weird. I really think the downs really work really well. But if you wanted to kind of fill some time with this, well, one of my favorite strum patterns actually for this kind of feel actually, and this is a little weird, but it's a 16th note strum pattern. And I'm kind of digging on this down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. And I don't know if I'm pulling that from the drum part or not. But what I mean by 16th note strum pattern is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, we'd be dividing that beat into 4 parts to make it a 16th note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I mean by the down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, is if you take the A minor and do a down on 1 and then an up on 4. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you'd be doing an up on 2, down on 3. So it'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, or on the third beat, you'd be doing an up on 2, up on 4. So you'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up, up. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4s. Down, up, down, 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 down. So all together, you have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we tried that through the verse. You'd have the A minor with that whole strum pattern. And then you go to the B flat for a down, up, C with a down, up, down, up, down, up, F with the whole strum pattern. And then B minor with the down, up, E with the down, up, down, and then you back. A minor, B flat with the down, up, C, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, B minor, E, A minor, B flat, C, that through our chorus. And so on the E minor you'd be doing the down, on the A minor you'd have the up, and then the D minor would get the whole strum pattern. So you'd have D slash F sharp, up, basics of how you could strum through Change Me by Justin Bieber. So good luck!